But you look at this view here. Can't beat that, man. Can't beat that. Cebu City, baby. Philippines. Let's go. YouTube, what's going on, guys? So today, I wanted to talk about should you date online before coming to the Philippines? I see it a lot and I hear it a lot. Hell, I even did it, man. So I can't even really blame y'all boys, man. These women out here are so absolutely gorgeous to the point where it's hard not to. How could you not to? Not to. How could you not? But there's a lot of pros and there's a lot of cons that come with it. I done had about four series. One. What I mean, like LDRs. And I'll be honest with you, man. If I could do it all over again, I wouldn't even waste my time. I wouldn't waste my time, my energy, my effort. I would just have waited until I got out here. Speaking of which, we right here in Cebu. Just landed yesterday, so I'm getting caught up with a lot. Just got the place set up and the place situated, and had to do a lot of running around and stuff because I couldn't really move my stuff in like I wanted to yet. It was had to wait. God, yesterday was crazy, man. I'm still working on that video. I just got to put a voiceover on it, before I can get that set up. But back to the topic here. We're right here in Cebu City, and I'm gonna go ahead and include a nice little video, pan of the area. I'm up here on the 31st floor. This is one of my favorite spots. I'm not gonna lie, because of the view and everything. So, I just wanted to talk about dating online before coming to the Philippines. When I first got here, man, I can't even say when I first got here, yo. Like, when I was on the airplane, people was looking, like, you at the right terminal? Like, it was crazy, because I started getting attention before I even landed in the country, before I even got to the country that I needed to get to here. You know what I mean? So, it was different. Definitely catching little side glances be the funniest thing to me. Because you'll see a girl, she walking with her man, and she walking whatever, and then she see you, right? You know what I mean? She like hold on, the glasses messed it up. Hold on. So she walking with her man, right? And then at the corner of her eye, she going this way. You going this way now. You know what I mean? At the corner of her eye, you see her like, I know you saw it, like, what I mean? Like, and I just smile like, yeah, I got you, baby. So I'm not gonna lie, man. And, when I started getting that type of attention, I knew what time it was before I even got out here. So I made sure that I stayed on my P's and Q's to catch those side glances. Those be the favorite ones, man. I'm gonna catch one of them on video watch. I'm still getting used to recording people out in public and stuff like that. I don't want to invade nobody's privacy or anything like that. You saw what happened to your boy Expat. You know what I mean? I ain't on that. You know what I mean? Your boy is not on what Expat was on. So, I'm real careful with the camera and stuff, how I do. But yeah, back to the topic. I know I keep saying that, but I keep getting dragged off because there's so much, so much I can talk about. But yeah, when we finally I flew into Taiwan first, and that was crazy. And then after that flight, when I was jumping on the flight going to Cebu, it wasn't that packed. I got to sit next to a beautiful woman. Behind me was another beautiful woman. You know, just got to sit there and talk it up and chop it up with them and see what they talking about, what they about, you know, stuff like that. And it's so friendly, so friendly. Man, Lord, it's so friendly. And I just asked the girl if I could hold her pen. She was like, yeah, sure. You know, here you go. Da, 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 you know, where you headed? I said, Cebu. You know, da, 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 you know, I was still getting warmed up. She was on it. Like, she was on it. Like, so, you know, it was funny, man. You know. And we just started talking and chopping it up and stuff. Come to find out she married and stuff. And she coming back. She was working in Taiwan and she coming back and stuff like that. You know, so it's cool. But yeah. You know, I don't think that dating should be a part of the concept or a part of the mentality. When you've already made up your mind that you're coming out here and that this is what you're gonna do, and you got your date set, and you got your stuff set, even if you ain't got the date set, but you know for a fact, I'm coming out there, I'm going out there, I'm finna do this, I'm finna make this happen. I don't really care, you know, whatever it takes, you know, I'm stacking up my money, I'm saving up my money, I'm going. Once you're in that mentality, don't look for nobody online. It's just gonna be a distraction. It's just gonna be a distraction, or you know, something that's gonna sap away your energy or your time or your effort. You know, and for some guys, let's be real, your money too. You know, just keep it 100. You know what I mean? So, and you don't want that. Not when you already got that mentality set that like, look, I'm finna get out there. You know, I'm finna get out there. It took me a long time to get out here. I'm not gonna lie, I procrastinated a lot. You know, I went through a couple of LDRs and and it wasn't until, you know, my last shorty did what she did to me that made me realize, like, we need to get out here. We need to get out here. You know what I mean? So, and I'll tell you my story soon enough. You know, once I drop a couple videos, get a couple videos in, and I'll be sharing you guys my story and stuff. But yeah, you know, it's not easy. You know, it's not easy. And the closer that you get, the more all hell's gonna break loose. And I'm gonna talk about that too in my next video when I tell my story. You know, but dating online before you come, nah. If you still trying to fill the waters out, and you're like, okay, well, you know, I hear a lot about this passport bros, or you know, I see a lot about it, or you know, I hear, you know, that there's some beautiful women out there. You know, let me go take a look and do some research and dive around a little bit. Then, yeah, you can go start dating online. You know, if you're a guy that's like, okay, well, you know, I'm not real good at talking to women, or I'm not real good at communicating with women. You know, maybe I stutter a little bit. Maybe I'm unsure of myself a little bit. Whatever the case may be, I'm not judging. I'm just saying that these are the options, or these are the things that men deal with. You know, so whatever your situation is, if you have a situation like that, listen, just start talking to somebody online. You can talk to somebody online and get to know these women and build your confidence. You know what I mean? Because I'm an ugly mofo. You know what I mean? And your boy got it out here, dog. Like your boy got it out here, dog. Like, you know, your boy got it out here. Man, stop playing now. You know, so all you have to do is be yourself. That's it. You don't need the Superman is big. You don't need none of that, man. You don't need none of that. You know, if you don't feel comfortable talking to women, hey, we're out there. There's men that's like that, that's out there. You know, I used to be one of them. I used to be shy as hell. You know, I used to have low self-esteem, the whole nine. You know, I won't say that the Philippines fixed it, but being out here and seeing how it is out here, but the Philippines can fix it. They didn't fix it for me because I fixed it before I got here. But yo, they can fix that. Oh, you scared to talk to her? You scared to approach her? Yeah. Philippines will fix that. I'm not saying that they all finna drop in your lap and it's gonna be like, oh my God, peaches and cream. How did you raining from the fall? You know, no, they're not raining from the sky like that. They out here like that, but they're not gonna be chasing you like that. You know, so all you gotta do is be yourself. You got a stutter problem? So I don't care. I don't care. You'll be alright. You feel like, you know, you ain't got what it takes, you'll be alright. Come on out here, dog. Come on out here. Just jump on the flight, bro. Don't even talk to nobody. Don't even tell nobody you coming out here to jump on the flight, bro. Like, I'm telling you, dog. You're gonna be glad to God you did. You're gonna be glad. You're gonna be glad. You're gonna say, yo, my man told me. You know what I mean? On that channel, what's the name of that channel? You're gonna be like, what's the name of that channel, man? Another Day in Paradise? Yeah, that man told me, man. That man told me, get on out here, dog. Like, yeah, listen, I be seeing foreigners all the time, man. And no disrespect to my older gentlemen. You know what I mean? I know you guys got it out here too. You know what I mean? So, you know, you got people 50s and 60s, in their 50s and 60s walking around with a bad food. bad Filipino, like, oh, like, yo, I seen a couple today at some mall, you know, and the dude, like, you know, in his late 50s, early 60s, you know, and his shorty was, bruh, like, I felt like I would have had a little bit of trouble getting that one, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, these guys is out here, bruh, and they got, listen, you ain't got nothing to worry about, dog. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Just come on out here, man. You'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. I promise you. Do I think that you should date before you get out here? Yes, but only if you have not made that concrete decision that you finna come out here. Once you make that concrete decision that you finna come out here, then stop wasting your time. Just go ahead and get on that flight. You know what I mean? Because everything else is just gonna take away from your energy and your time or whatever it is that you're trying to do. You know, which is get out here. You know what I mean? So, but if you're the type of person that, you know, you're unsure still, you know, or you got low self-esteem or low confidence, then yeah, go ahead and start talking to somebody online, you know, because it'll open your eyes. It'll open your eyes and it'll change your whole thought process. Like, man, like, is the rest really that bad? Like, it really is, bruh. And I you know, and I'll get into the whole passport bros and the whole movement and all that stuff later, in a later video. But I'm just telling you guys right now, like, dating online, yes and no. You know, like I said, if you got that mentality and you ready to get out here, come on out. Don't waste your time on none of them apps. And I'll drop another video about what apps and da-da-da-da for my other gentlemen. But if you unsure and you just listening to this passport bro movement and you like, oh man, all these guys going out here, they doing all this stuff and da-da-da, I don't know, man, you know, da-da-da, then yeah, talk to somebody online. You know, go ahead and start chopping it up on some of these websites. You know, and if you want to know what websites it is, I mean, probably up here or up here. It probably ain't gonna be on there by the time you do it because I'm lazy. You know what I mean? But by the time you watch this, but I'm gonna drop a video about it soon. So check out my channel. You know, keep the channel subscribed, and you know, shit, just subscribe. That's all you really gotta do. You know, drop a like if you like what I'm talking about. You know, but I'm telling you guys, you know, dating online, pros and cons. You know, if you're working on yourself as a man and you feel like, oh, you know, I may not have what it takes to pull these beautiful women out here, you know, go ahead and do it. Because you'll start to see your inbox. That's gonna be your inbox, bro. Like, I'm telling you now, dog. I'm telling you now. You know, like I don't want to do it, but I'll do it in another video. Probably in a video where I show the apps and stuff. You know, I'll show you how many is in mine. You know, I got one that once it crossed 100, it just stopped counting. It just said 99 plus. Another one that got like 400 or 500, and another one about 360 something. You know, I'm not really on them like that. You know, not no more. So that's why they stack up like that. You know, but every now and then I get a notification. You have 396 people that, you know, liked you and stuff like. I ain't even on that. I can go walk down the street right here and grab 3. Easy. Like, and I'm not trying to brag. I'm not saying that these women aren't easy. I'm not saying that, but you know, all you have to do is be yourself, man. You know, yeah, you're gonna come across bad apples. They're not all great. That's everywhere. You know what I mean? This whole stigma about Filipino women wanting money and all that stuff, but that's bull. That's bull. That's bull. Let me tell you something. Do all black guys like watermelon? Hell yeah. But that's still a stereotype. Still a stereotype, man. You know, so are there women out here that's looking to get somebody that's looking to change their life? Yeah. But you got them back home too. And you got them in the UK too. And you got them in Europe too. Like, they everywhere. Like, you know, you can't really blame some of these women. You know, they want a good man that got good money, that take care of himself, take care of their responsibilities and da-da-da, so that they can have a stable home. I get that. That's the nice version. I ain't gonna say the bad version on YouTube. You know what I mean? Some of them just want that. You know what I mean? Like, hey, it is what it is. But that's everywhere. The amount, when you take into account all of the Filipino women that's out here, and the amount of Filipino women that's like that, is a 1%. And that's, bro, that's being generous. I would say about 0.8%, 0.7. Like, to be accurate, like, to take that bit on the head. Like I said, about 0.7 out of 100% of the women that's out here, I said about 0.7 of them, yeah, they want that bread, dog. They coming out you for that bread. But the problem is that I know you're saying like, man, that's a low number, dog. Nah, man, you just making that up, dog. You looking out for them women over there. Nah, I'm not. But see, here's the thing with social media, you're only gonna hear about the bad stuff. And that's why I shout out to my man Jay, the black Filipino, you know, because he be giving it real. He be showing not only the bad stuff, but the good stuff that these guys and these women are going through out here, because it's not all bad. You know, most of the time on social media, all you're gonna see is this foreigner got drugged to the cleaners by his, Filipino wife. You know what I mean? Like, and he got drugged to the cleaners. You know what I mean? But then you turn it, you cut back on YouTube again. You know, this foreigner is eating out the trash can, and they're, in Cebu City IT Park. Like, is he out there? Yeah, he out there, bro. I'm not gonna lie, my dog out there. You know what I mean? But you're only gonna see the bad stuff. So shout out to Jay, man, because y'all over there showing it really like it is, the good and the bad. Because you got that everywhere you go. But look, I done made this video a little bit too long already. Shout out to all of my peoples, man. I really appreciate you. We're finna be doing a collab actually coming up soon. One of these days, I'm gonna make my way to Manila and drop a collab on you guys. Kind of help the channel out. Because all I want to do is drop good information and good advice. Like I said, man, it's a boy, a brother in paradise. Welcome to another day in paradise. And we